All right, I'm going to continue because I just wanted to make sure I cut that one off. So, proceeding. Um, be better. Best forensics judge comment of the year. Most useful. Quote, be better. You were talking about asking other seniors for help on the team. We actually have other officer positions. Last year, I was the secretary of the team, and I guess that was my first step to becoming head honcho. Yay, nervous. I actually have a total of like 6 binders given to me by Carlo to Evans. Evans is my coach, by the way. So if I say Evans, she's a trip. She's like me, but worse. And with a southern accent. So I do have other officers on the team to help, and I do have a co-captain. It's just I don't like trusting other people. Yeah. Um, Volleyball is at the Philadelphia Convention Center. Other than that, I have no idea. It's either at the Convention Center or it's at this other center. It's usually at the Convention Center. It's I've never had to go to the other center. So the Convention Center. So if that's near you, then that would be wonderful. You could watch me sweat my balls off and bruise myself. Yay. Um I miss you so much. Your spectacularoso and your faces and your noises. I miss you. And your eyes are so pretty. I sent Sarah, she asked me about GMIF and I told her about my best friends, and so I sent her the pictures we took together and she's like, "Wow, his eyes are really pretty." And I was like, "I know. I want them. I might cut them out of your face and then put them in mine and be like, "Hello, I have pretty eyes now." Mm. Anyways, um I don't really love Doctor Who. You're probably going to hate me for saying that, but I tried to start to watch it and I got about 4 episodes in and I thought it was boring as shit and predictable and poorly filmed and poorly scripted and poorly cast. Maybe I should start on another season. I don't know, but I have a thing about starting from the beginning. So, I'm still on season 2, episode 8 of Supernatural on Netflix. It's what I'm watching right now. It's why I'm too lazy to go upstairs. You stopped recording because cards? I'm assuming it's a card game, so I said cards, question mark. I thought that was funny. You talk about a family reunion. The only family reunion I have ever been was a family reunion with my stepmonster. Teresa is her name, but I usually just call her the stepmonster. And half of her family is freaking Hicks. So it was in Kentucky. And the little girl and I don't even remember her name, but she was adorable, and we were close to the same age, I guess. But we went fishing for crawdads, so running around barefooted in a creek, picking up fish-looking things. That was my family reunion experience. Other than that, we probably won't have a family reunion like ever for my mom's side of the family because my mom is the youngest of 6. My grandma actually passed away last year. And the oldest aunt we don't talk to because she's practically psychotic and she married a psychotic man and had a psychotic child. I am the oldest grandchild and the only female grandchild. The psychotic child is a boy, and he's an interesting kid. The second oldest is a hippie that refuses to marry her husband. And they live on a lake somewhere. Probably in Maine. I think in Maine. The third oldest is Annie Jane, the one that was here from Kentucky. Sorry, still thinking about the step monster. From Connecticut. Started with a K sound. And she left this morning. And yeah, she's fun. And then there's Annie Rose, which looks like a heavier version of my mom with green eyes. And Annie Rose is really fun. And then there's my mom. Oh, there was an Anthony. I don't know what sequential order he came in, but he died in a drunk driving accident when he was 21. And yeah, sad face. So yeah, that's my family. You talked about your first taste of alcohol. I didn't get my first taste of alcohol until, oh, that's a lie. My dad gave me alcohol when he was drunk in Disney World, which was fun. to me, in my opinion, like, I think that younger people should try alcohol. Like, don't go to a party and drink everything, but like, I think that I think that people should have exposure to it. So like, have a drink once in a while, because when you turn 21 and you've never had a drink, then you're going to drink it and you're going to go crazy and it's not going to turn out very well. So like, I don't go to parties. I don't get invited to parties, but like, I don't go to parties and get shit faced. I've been drunk a total of one time, and it was because I wanted to see what it felt like, and I made sure I was in a controlled environment, and it's not all it's cracked up to be. I just lose my filter, and I have a pretty good filter, so I'm okay with keeping it. You don't really need alcohol to have fun anyways, so screw that. But I do think that people should try it, because that's how alcoholics are formed. My idea, yeah. So you talk about not wanting to go to church or whatever. I think church is kind of boring, but so I have this idea that all the religions in the world are real. And so, like, there's God, and then there's, like, all the polytheistic religion gods and everything like that. And they all just work together. And I used to really love writing. And so I wanted to write a book, kind of like Percy Jackson, but have all of the religions be real. Instead of just Greek mythology or something like that, have all of the religions, like, legit. And I think it's a cool idea, and like, you know what? I might as well believe it, because what else is there to believe? You mentioned that you went to Jesus Camp. Was it Steubenville? Because a lot of religious people around me go to Steubenville. Or was it Rockmont? Because Rockmont is the boy version of Hollymont. I've been to Hollymont, and it's like sort of religious, but not. I actually learned the 4 bases there. The 4 F's. Let me educate you. This is what I learned at Jesus Camp. French feel finger fuck. The 4 bases. And then there's the Christian loophole. Doesn't start with an F. Oh yeah, actually, let's call it fadoodle. Fadoodling. Anal. It's anal. Christian loophole. It's not really sex, but it... Yep. So, on that note, I'm gonna end it, because I already told you about my day, and that's the rest of my reply. So, yeah, I love you, and I miss you so much. I can't wait to see you again. It was great hearing from you and your 3-day spectacular-oso. So, bye, Brian.